Of course, there's always my way. What's up, YouTube? Zero here. And today I have a legendary gun review of Boniface's soul in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. In this video, I'll go through the overview of the Boniface's soul that I'm using. Then I'll get into some more gameplay. I'll talk about the perks of Boniface's soul. I'll tell you where you can go to grind for this gun if you're interested in adding this legendary gun to your arsenal. Then at the end of the video, I'll get into Fate or Hate. Is Boniface's soul fated to be in the Fate Maker's hands, or are you going to hate it, and should you trash it immediately? Before I get into it, I do want to say if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Tiny Tina's Wonderlands content. It does really help out me and my channel. Thank you so much in advance for doing so. Without further ado, let's get into the overview of Boniface's soul. Mine is Effacious Boniface's soul of the warrior. This is a Farrier gun, which means it's going to have a special reload. The damage is at 435, accuracy is at 55%. Handling is at 60%. Reload time is really quick at 1.9 seconds. Fire rate's at 5.4 per second. And the magazine's at 15. Mine deals dark magic damage at 434 damage per second with an 18% chance. Mine's enchanted on action skill start. Increased status effect chance and damage by 20% for 10 seconds. This gun is actually increased fire rate by 15%, minus 50% reload speed, 2.2 times zoom, and the thrown weapon homes in on enemies and explodes on impact. So now that I've gone through the overview of Boniface's soul, let's talk about, one, the saying of this gun. Of course, there's always my way, is an ode to Disney's Haunted Mansion. If you've ever been on that ride, it does say that on that ride. A really cool ode, as the Haunted Mansion is one of my favorite rides in Disney, so that is a cool ode. Now that we've gone through where that is, let's talk about the perks. This is a Farrier gun, so of course there's going to be a unique reload for Boniface's soul. Now, you can see the reload. It's going towards enemies, which is really cool. It actually explodes on impact when it hits enemies. On top of exploding on impact, it does restore some of the user's ward as well, which is really nice to have, especially for builds that don't restore wards. There are certain builds in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands where actually your ward doesn't automatically restore, so this is nice to have for that. So now that we've gone through the uniqueness of Boniface's soul, where we can reload, home in on enemies, explode, and restore some of our ward, let's talk about where you can grind for this gun. If you're looking for Boniface's soul, go over to the Weep Wild and find Little Boys Blue, the Mushroom Healer. So of course, Little Boys Blue is the quest/challenge that you're going to get this item from, and you're gonna have to kill the Mushroom Healer. Now, Boniface's soul can come with any damage type. Of course, we saw that mine is with dark magic, but you can actually get it with any damage type. So I would focus on trying to grind for it depending upon your build. Now, because I am a Graveborn, dark magic is really nice for me. So now that we've gone through the overview and where you can grind for this gun, let's talk about Fate or Hate. Is this fated to be in your arsenal? Or are you going to trash it and find another gun? This gun is actually really cool. Of course, Farrier guns are cool in general. They get to be very unique in the fact that their reload can do numerous things. Whether it's restoring your ward like this gun can, or whether it's summoning a Hydra or exploding on impact. This does 2 of those. It explodes on impact, does extra damage to an enemy, and restores some of your ward. Restoring your ward is pretty important, especially on the higher chaos levels. So I'm going to say add this to your inventory. You're not going to be disappointed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and until next time, peace.